Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we're back out in the garden. Summer's nearly here, spring's starting to kick in. It's time to get the tents out and camping equipment. While searching on the internet, I'm always on the Facebook store. Really, I need to stop going on that because I keep buying loads and loads. Some people might call it rubbish, but I tend to use the majority of the things that I buy. And today we're going to put up something and you're going to see it, and I'm going to review it for you so you can see what it looks like. Today we have got the screen house, which is basically like a big gazebo but with the zip walls, and it's got mesh for the walls so you've got airflow coming through at all times. Let's go through some of the specifics of the screen house. Now the brand is Ozark Trail, which, as you might know, is Asda. They supply that brand. So it says it provides shelter from the sun and showers. Now it's not entirely waterproof. It's 800 hydrostatic head, so it's not the best, but as I've said before, if you put some Fabsil on the top of this, that might double that or triple it to maybe make it 2,000, 3,000 hydrostatic head. It provides a shade for parties and picnics. All the sides open for a view in any direction, which is fantastic. It also would help if you've got a slight breeze coming in, you could just zip that part of the door up and that would calm it down within the tent. Now some of the reviews which I've read about this one is, bad points, is inside it attracts a lot of flies. Now I think that's just natural, isn't it? In the garden, in the outdoors, in the summer, you are going to get quite a lot of flies and insects coming in the tent anyway, especially if you've got food. So that's just natural. Another downside was, which I've read about this, is the poles are that long that they're not that sturdy. Now I'm going to explain that once I put it up, because I've got my own little method which I've thought of which could help that. It's got tape seams. It says the build-up time's 10 minutes. I think that's probably going to sound about right. I've never put this up yet, so this is the first time. So let's get it whacked up and we'll see what it looks like. Right, so this is it. It's up. I'll tell you what, mind, I think it looks absolutely brilliant. There's the brand on the top there, poking out. Ozark Trail looks really canny. Right, now you've got to think about these things. It's lightweight material. The poles are humongous. A little bit of common sense, you wouldn't use this if it was quite windy. If it was really windy, you wouldn't use it because it would just be blown everywhere. I think they are, but they say the poles are really long, which is kind of causing it to be quite fragile. But it comes with 2 guy ropes per corner. So if you even this out on the poles here at either side, you're going to have counterweight throughout the tent, which should stabilise it really well. But I'll tell you what, I like this. This is really nice. Let's have a look inside it. So the zips, feel like quite good quality. They're nice. Again, if you put these sides too tight, you're going to put a lot of tension onto the zip. Now, Ozark, I've never owned anything with Ozark before, but I can only imagine it being, it's alright quality, but if you put these too tight, you put a lot of tension on the zip, which could cause the zip to bust. Mesh, very fine mesh, so the air is coming through on all sides. On all sides near the zips, it does come with these little holes here where you can put pegs in. Now, if it was me, this is what I'm going to do is, I will not be opening all 4 sides. We will only have one entrance, and I'm more than likely going to pin all other 3 doors down to give it that more stability, and I know it's going to be secure and it's not going to fly off somewhere. If I'm at the sea, the last thing I want this to do is fly in the sea while we're all sitting in it. As you can see, it's very, very spacious. Get the whole family in there, no bother. For the doors to zip up, when you zip them up, you would unzip them, pull the whole one side door long, and it would just tie around that. Very simple, but good way of doing it. Let's have a look at the notes here. So yeah, as you can see there, it's Asda, 100% polyester, poles, fiberglass, standards. Just going through the things there. I'll show you what this looks like when you undo the zip and you tie the doors to the side. So you just roll this up. It's very simple. Roll this up nice and even. And this is just going to go around the door. Then you've got the clip here that would connect to. Then you just let that go. Let the tension get to it. Then that's it. It's up. Ooh. Immediately, I've got a couple of flies in here. So yes, I can see what it means by insects are going to get in, and then probably it's not going to find their way out. So in any case, you might have to open the doors to try and get as many insects out as possible. So this would be my plan, is I would have one door like this, and then I would have all the rest closed off. So as you can see there, that's all other 3 doors are shut. I'm now going to get the rest of the pegs, if I've got any left. Well, I'm sat here eating my dinner. It's been up for a little bit now. I thought I'll give it a test for about half an hour. So we've just been sat here watching it for quite a bit. It is blown side to side a little bit, but that wouldn't bother me. So I know that you do get some reviews where it's not like tight as a crab's ass kind of thing, really taut. It's not going to be really taut because it's really large as well, so that won't help things. But while we're on, just to let you know, I'm having homemade chips with a fish cake and some beans. Now to me, paying 15 quid for this, I'd take it to the beach, even if I got a summer out of it and something broke on it, wouldn't bother us. It's 15 quid. I have seen some Coleman's. Now I like the Coleman brand. It's good. It's reliable. I saw one for, it was £70, but that was on eBay, so I don't normally trust the prices on eBay because sometimes they can ask too much for stuff and you might think you're getting a bargain, but really you're paying slightly over the odds for it. At the moment I've got about 5 insects that have flown in, but hopefully with this door open here they'll be able to fly back out. Ruby likes it. Ruby's been sniffing around. She's been laid in the corner for about 10 minutes earlier. It's practical and ideal for a family who's on a day out, who just wants to relax. Kids can go and play. Parents, if it's too hot, you can come in here, have half an hour. Brilliant. And if you're at the beach, the mesh will help from the sand going onto your fish and chips or your lemon top. Anyhow, that's that. The size of this tent is 3.37 by 3.37. So it's just over 3 meters squared. So it's really big. When I first got it, I didn't look at the size. I just saw it and I thought, well, that's ideal. That'll be good for the beach. But I didn't look at the size until I actually got it. And I opened it up the other day just to read the instructions. And I was like, wow, 3 meters by 3 meters. Some size. But hopefully the beach won't be absolutely chocker. So I'm putting this up. If you are putting this up somewhere like a busy beach, you're going to be blocking half the people's view. That big. You could even, if you get it to the point where it is really sturdy, you could just pitch like your bivvy bag in here and you could just camp in this. Be ideal. Bivvy bag in here, get your cooking on, you've got all the airflow in, so it doesn't really matter about where you have it because you've got the airflow taking away all the harmful gases, all the fumes. The only thing is, which I've just kind of pointed out to myself earlier, is if you wanted to get changed at the beach in here, I suppose that is a bit of a downside because it would be nice to be able to come in, and if you wanted to like take your cassie off and put your normal clothes on, everyone's going to see you, but it doesn't make a difference really. You could just put a towel around you. I've seen this on retail for around £40 online. I don't know if they do this model, but I can only imagine that they're going to bring another one out. They might change the colour or something. It's £40 online. I got it for 15, so I can't really complain. It's virtually brand new. They said that they've only used it 3 times. And to be fair, it looks like it's never been used. Even the pegs didn't look like they've been used. So it's brilliant. That'll do me. If you have any questions about this, please let us know. But I hope you've enjoyed this short video. If you want to watch some more, then subscribe here on the subscribe button. Make sure you like it, because the more likes you get, the better video is for the algorithm stuff. Watch some more videos here on the side, and I'll see you next time. Ta-ra.